Hi everyone. I'm glad that my webcam is now working. So welcome to Mental Health Awareness and Discourse. I'm Hwee Boon, and today I'll be sharing about cabin fever. So without further ado, let's start. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So we have I found this online from the Washington Post, and this is written by Michael Rosenwald. And he writes, "We have 6 cans of Diet Coke left. There are 2 cinnamon raisin bagels remaining. The street is not plowed. There is not even the sound of nearby plows. The kids, they are at war. The parents, trying to hide. With each passing moment, my blood pressure rises. And this is an example of cabin fever. Cabin fever is defined by the Merriam-Webster dictionary as extreme irritability and restlessness from living in isolation or a confined indoor area for a prolonged time. And people can perceive cabin fever as depression, boredom, feeling dissatisfied, irritability, or moodiness in reaction to some sort of confinement, bad weather, routine, isolation, or lack of stimulation. I shared about the home struggle life stress inventory on the first episode, the first session, and that we saw like there are many different stressors that can cause one to actually go into a crisis. And for cabin fever, which or I will say is the equivalent of, let's say, detention in jail or other institution, it actually has quite a high value, which is 63 on the inventory itself. And cabin fever can bring to you a feeling of being in confined space, that there's a loss of freedom, you feel stuck, and that you feel trapped, that there's no way out. And as a result, this causes some people to actually have fight flight responses. No, the fight response is that no, if you're in danger, you fight it out, and flight is you try to run away and try to escape. When we have this fight or flight response, our physical arousal will be up. So when you are having cabin fever, for those who have it very bad, it could mean that you might feel breathless. You might feel that you have your heart beating faster, because you're getting ready to run, run away, and etc. You might even feel like lightheaded, or that you hyperventilate. You might hyperventilate and maybe go into a panic attack. For some people, this feeling of being trapped is so bad that they might just run out, regardless of danger. So, like for example, in places like Canada, or when there's a snowstorm or something, if they go into a frenzy, being stuck in the cabin or in the house for too long, they might just decide to open the door and just run out, regardless of whether there's a storm or something. And in Singapore, hopefully we don't go there. No. You might decide that you are too stressed out, and then you just run out of the house, maybe without gloves or any protection, regardless of what. You just need to escape. So that could be quite bad. And I think we, in the heightened measures of safe distancing, this may come to us. Hopefully not now. In Hong Kong, actually, it has occurred. So maybe let me share with you an article which I saw on the South China Post. So what it states here is that the Hong Kong residents were actually going out during the Easter weekend, because they were bored staying at home, and it poses a level of safety, etc. Then look at this picture, being at the beach in bikini, you know, not wearing gloves or not wearing mask. So this is what some of the people actually said. Okay, where is it? Okay, this person said that I'm going to bring my father to a nearby island for the afternoon, and he can't be stuck at home for months, and doing exercises outdoors will lengthen my father's life. So this is one of them, who went out. And then you have other people, this Mr. Henry Tam, who said that we decided to go out during the holiday to enjoy fresh air and relax after staying indoors for most of the time, previously because of the pandemic. No. And you have the photographer, this Mr. Vincent He, said that I plan to go out during the Easter holiday. I feel so bored staying at home for a long time. For people in Hong Kong, this is probably it has been quite long. No, I think they were probably having a lockdown or progressive lockdown from the 30th of January actually. So it's been about 2.5 months trapped at home. No, and then you have Easter, and know that COVID is actually easing up there. So it can also come to us. No, in Singapore, I think it is getting worse, partly because of the dormitories and the foreign workers. We have 300 over cases infected yesterday or reported. So I think we all may need to have some break from cabin fever. So let's continue with this. Okay. So there was a study by Rosenblatt, Anderson, and Johnson in 1984 about cabin fever itself. And when they interviewed some of those people, this is what a farmer actually said. I guess the thing is that it's not so much that you are confined to the house, but the fact that you can't get away. Just knowing the fact that no matter what comes up, you can't leave is probably more aggravating than anything else. So this again, this sense of being stuck and confined, and it is actually quite psychological. So if you feel stuck, then you might develop certain anxieties and etc. The fight flight response. But if you feel quite comfortable and quite safe, then I don't think cabin fever will apply to you. So how do we overcome cabin fever? So that's the gist of the broadcast today, and I have some suggestions for you. I think cabin fever is very much psychological, like I said just now. So it has got to do with perceptions. So if you have to perceive things differently, then you might escape from having cabin fever. So one is a perception of space. So you can perceive space via all your sensory, your senses, your five senses. So like the first one could be looking at space itself. So let's take a look at the live stream. Hopefully no commercials this time. Zooming out on Earth, I think just looking at it gives a sense of calm. Okay, so that's a view of Earth from the NASA website. No, this is a live view. No, based on the views from the satellite, the images from there. So this is a sense of spaciousness that may cause you to not feel that you're stuck and confined. After all, it's very broad, very big, and it's space. Okay. So if you can go back to this. So another way in which you can perceive space could be via imagery. And I can give you like one example right now. So if you can imagine a space that is calm and peaceful that you would like to be and where you are currently, I hope and I imagine that you know where that calm, peaceful place is with respect to where you are right now, whether it is on the map or anything. So if you can mentally imagine, or you draw a line between these two spaces, and that you are to visually travel through from where you are to that place of calm and peace. So in your mind, you imagine where or how you'll be traveling, or that you can imagine the sceneries and the scenes that pass you as you're to traverse from this end where you are to that place where you would like to be. So if you can do that, or if you have done that, you will realize that as you are mentally traveling across to that place, there's a sense of spaciousness, that you are moving from here to there, and that there's quite a lot of distance and space that you have to move through. And when you do that imagination, maybe you will have this feeling or this sensation in your head, in your brain, and a sense of calmness that comes to you, not from actually being in that place of calm and quiet that you want to be, but just by merely just feeling the space in between, and merely just psychologically traveling across that space time, to reach there. So this is something which you might want to do at some other points of time if you feel very anxious that you're trapped in and not being able to go out during this COVID-19 situation. So you have perception of space. Next up, we have a perception of fresh air and nature. So when we go out to the nature, it's usually a sense of the whole environment will appeal to your senses. It's a sense of having fresh air, whether it's from negative ions or oxygen. It just feels like the air is more fresh, like that, rather than the air that's maybe in the office or at home. You can also feel that the air maybe is gently moving, or if let's say there's a breeze that's going on, that you can feel the air that's moving around. There's also a scent of nature. So like maybe what you can smell if you're a man or a male who has been to the national service, done your NS, then sometimes it's a smell of the forest, the NS smell, or it can be a smell of, let's say, rain, or it can be a smell of flowers. Sometimes when certain flowers are blooming, like the timbusu tree, when you walk nearby, you can smell this delicate sweetness. So that's a scent of nature. So when you can actually have some of all these things around, whether it is that you have a machine that produces negative ions and that you breathe the air coming out from it, or whether it is that you have some scent or potpourri that reminds you of the smell out in the nature, No, with these perceptions, you might feel that you actually are outside in the nature, and you may then not feel about feel anxious about being confined at home. We also have this thing next, okay, which is the bird sounds. Sorry, and that with this video there are the sounds, which you can hear, and that there's also the visuals. So this is a pretty calming video which I will use now and then if I feel very stressed. So it might help you as well, when you actually feel that you have cabin fever. So let's take a look at it.
Get a real-time bird's-eye view.
Okay, let's wait for the commercial to end. Okay, so this is by Johnny Lawson, and it's this 8-hour nature sound relaxation, which is probably a scene from somewhere in France. So you can actually go to this link on YouTube if you want to watch more of it, and or have it in the background. Sounds really good, right? Okay. So beyond this, it's third one, the last one is actually a perception of being free. So in this broadcast which I have come up or researched on some of the live streams around, and we're going to just take a tour around the world, where you want to go to just get a sense of being outside and where it might be. I think these are the joys of technology, that we can move around the world without actually stepping out of the room. And I think with that, then you do not feel that you are confined or trapped. So in this whole list, you have places like the US, UK, France, Thailand, Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, Kenya, and etc. So maybe let's take a look at let's look at how about we look at Finland, 0 Point Levy, Finland. These are the various live streams. Okay, so right now it's 10:21 a.m. in the morning, and it's snowing. Wow. It's quite with some wind, the snows. It seems to be quite delicious actually. No one's there. Okay, so this is Finland. This is how it is in Finland right now. And how about Africa? Let's look at Africa. What time is it in Africa? Okay. So this is Rosie's pen. I have no idea what Rosie's pen is though. Maybe I just changed the view, so it's nicer, bigger. Partly cloudy there. How about, let's say, okay, this is in Norway. Is it opening? Norway. Let's pause this. This is from the train's view, the driver's view in Norway. I'm going through a tunnel right now. The Virgin Line. That's quite interesting. Okay, next up, what do we have? We can go to... I want to go to Thailand. Let's go to Koh Samui. The live stream is from Crystal Bay Yacht Club. Nice sunny day there. Quite windy too, actually. No, it's slightly breezy. Quite sunny. Okay. That's Crystal Bay Yacht Club. This is a live stream. Let's go to UK. This is from Broad Street and at Oxford. Okay. It's just 8:25 a.m. We have cars moving around. Nice sunny day, very blue sky, very clear sky, very quiet. So this is Oxford, from the view from Broad Street. Where shall we go? Let's look at Shimen Reservoir from Taiwan. What time is it in Taiwan? Wow. Lots of blue. A turquoise. It's also quite windy. It's nice to have all these views around the live cameras and very nice when the resolution is really good. Okay, so this is from the reservoir. Let's look at Colorado, US. Okay, this is the view from Durango. It's 1 a.m., 1:27 a.m. in the morning. Lots of lights. Mostly people are probably sleeping and staying at home. I suppose this is a tourist site probably where in the daytime it's in the usual times. There's lots of people moving around. So this is Colorado. And let's look at Hawaii. This is from the Banzai pipeline, I think. Oh, wow. Very strong waves. Very beautiful. But you don't want to be out there surfing right now. It's probably near sunrise time. No, the parts of US is actually like at 1 a.m. and other parts are like just starting to have the sunrise. And do you have people there? Are those two people or just objects or surface? Wow. Very beautiful. Okay, so you have this Hawaii. France. This is Saint Malo in France. Wow. Totally different. This is very, very calm. A very, very calm beach. Very blue sky. It's so beautiful. So this is the webcam from Saint Malo in France. Mount Fuji. In France, this is probably in the morning. Early morning, about 8-ish, 9-ish. This is in Japan, Mount Fuji. Very calm, very quiet. Grayish sky today. Okay, so this is Mount Fuji. And perhaps to Kenya, Tsavo East National Park. So this is a pretty interesting website if you are interested, skylinewebcams.com. Is the live cam working? So right now it writes how many people are online, and it's 10:30 in the morning in Kenya. Grayish, cloudy skies. It writes here elephants, giraffes, buffaloes, zebras, leopards, and other animals, which there is none right now. This water, no, I think this is a watering hole for them probably. But no, maybe they're not thirsty right now. So from here you can actually look at the live cams from various places. Like let's look at some of them. We can look at the live cam in Madrid. If it's working. Is it raining? Oh, it's wet. It's raining in Madrid. Oh, what's raining? We have someone walking there. So that's Madrid. Where might want to go? You can go to Italy, the Maldives. We were at Kenya just now. You can go to New York, and etc. So these are the top live camps. And etc. Let me see if I have anything else that I would like to show. Okay. I guess that's about it. So I hope that you had a good sense of how to overcome cabin fever today based on some of the suggestions I have. You can go online to surf some of the websites, the live cams, to look at the beaches and the mountains and what type of weather is out there, in the different parts of the world at different time zones, some in the morning, some in the evening, and etc. Or you can actually look at views of nature, listen to some bird songs, or actually try to smell some things from the nature like flowers, or maybe it's just looking at the website from NASA, looking at space and Earth itself. And hopefully all these things give you a sense of spaciousness and expansiveness that will allow you to tide through this COVID-19 period where you have to stay at home. Okay, so that's all for now and for today. Thank you for watching, and I see you again on Friday. Bye-bye.